Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Cassoulet, discover the rich flavors of French bean stew. Part 2. Serving and pairing cassoulet. Cassoulet is a delightful French dish that's both rich and comforting. It's packed with savory flavors and textures, making it a crowd pleaser at any table. While it's a joy to make, serving cassoulet in the best way can elevate the dining experience. Choosing the right wine can also turn an ordinary dinner into a memorable event. Let's dive into how you can present and pair this classic dish to impress your guests. Presentation tips. How a dish looks can be just as important as how it tastes. Cassoulet is a humble stew, but that doesn't mean it can't look appetizing. Here are some tips to make your cassoulet shine on the table. Use a deep, rustic dish. Serve cassoulet in a traditional earthenware pot or a heavy-duty Dutch oven. This type of dish not only holds heat well but also gives a classic, rustic appearance. Garnish with herbs. Sprinkle fresh herbs like parsley or thyme on top before serving. They add a splash of color and a hint of fresh flavor. Keep it tidy. Wipe the edges of the dish before serving to keep it looking clean. This small step can make a big difference in the presentation. Serve with crusty bread. A loaf of crusty French bread not only complements the flavors but also adds a nice visual touch when displayed beside the dish. Wine pairings. Pairing the right wine with your cassoulet will enhance its flavors and make the meal even more enjoyable. Here are a few wine suggestions that work beautifully with the dish. Red Bordeaux. This classic choice is often recommended for its complex flavors that can stand up to the hearty nature of cassoulet. Its mix of dark fruit, earthiness, and a hint of spice complements the dish well. Syrah or Shiraz. These wines offer bold flavors that match the richness of cassoulet. With notes of dark berries and pepper, they add an extra layer of enjoyment. Grenache-based wines. Wines from the Rhone Valley or a Spanish Garnacha can be fantastic choices. They typically have a softer fruit profile and spices that pair well with the beans and meats. Robust white wine. If you prefer white wine, go for something with character, like a white Burgundy or a Viognier. These wines have enough body to balance the dish's heaviness without overpowering it. With these tips on presentation and wine pairing, you're well on your way to making your cassoulet experience extraordinary. After all, the best meals are those shared with others, and nothing says comfort food like a well-served cassoulet paired with a perfect glass of wine. Health considerations. When savoring a hearty cassoulet, it's easy to get lost in its rich, comforting taste. But what about its nutritional side? For those who are health conscious, understanding the nutritional aspects of cassoulet is key. Let's explore how this classic dish stacks up in terms of health and what can be done to make it a healthier choice. Caloric content. Cassoulet is known for its robust flavor, but it's also known for being a bit caloric. A traditional serving can range from 500 to 800 calories, depending on the ingredients and portion size. Typically, a serving size is about 1 cup. The calories mainly come from the beans and meats, which can be quite satisfying but also heavy. Here's a quick breakdown of why the calorie count can be high. Beans. While beans are a great source of protein and fiber, they also bring a fair dose of calories. Meats. Traditional cassoulet uses fatty cuts like duck or pork sausage, which are calorie-dense. Extras. Often, breadcrumbs or other toppings are added, increasing the calorie count further. Understanding these components can help you make informed decisions about portion sizes or ingredient substitutions. Dietary modifications. Thankfully, there are ways to enjoy cassoulet without straying too far from your health goals. Want to keep it delicious but lighten it up a bit? Consider these simple swaps and tips. Lean meats. Substitute traditional duck or pork for chicken breast or turkey sausage. These options provide protein with less fat. Plant-based alternatives. For those avoiding meat, tofu or tempeh can mimic the texture and protein content, while cutting down on calories and fats. Reduce fat. Cut back on added fats by using a non-stick pan or cooking spray instead of oil. Increase vegetables. Add more veggies like carrots, celery, or bell peppers. They bring flavor, nutrients and fiber, making the dish more filling. Limit toppings. Forego breadcrumbs or cheese toppings to minimize extra calories. By making these changes, you can transform cassoulet into a dish that's as nourishing as it is flavorful, without sacrificing taste. Who says you can't enjoy a classic dish with a modern, healthful twist? Cassoulet stands as a testament to the power of simple ingredients coming together to create a comforting and hearty dish. Its mix of tender meats and flavor-rich beans offers warmth that feels like home. This cherished stew invites everyone to embrace the joy of cooking and savoring a meal steeped in tradition. Why not try crafting cassoulet in your own kitchen? Experiment with flavors and see where the journey takes you. As you explore this classic dish, think about the stories it carries and the hands that have prepared it over centuries. Share your experience with friends and family. Food is a language that connects us all. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.